and you read the cash register receipts, you turn on and off the water as needed. This is your business, billing and collecting of money that your cash register says is owed. There are laws to keep companies from interfering with other businesses' cash registers. We received an answer to our request for further review on this matter on July 6, 2013 from Mr. Colson. And I have a letter which he sent me with 6 different topics that he numbered, 1 through 6, in response to my letter for hearing. Number 1, you say we never submitted an application for water service. Then why did you turn it on and bill us since 1997? We're only a customer. This is number 2, the answer to number 2. We are only a customer of your utility, water and sewage. We don't know the bylaws you must follow and don't have the right of discovery. Section 10503, management review, clearly states a letter must be received within 30 days from time of denial. We never received a letter of denial from anyone until now, July 6th. When does the 30 days begin? Your letter dated July 2nd, 2013 is the first such letter I have received on this management review, section 10503. Your decision on the adjustment committee is now final. That's number 6. But it's not final yet. So I encourage you to do what is right in this matter. If you have that intent in mind, because we as a 501c3 cannot stand to suffer a bill like this. As you can clearly see, January's bill was $400 and some. The next bill was $100, $100 and some, and the next bill was $100 and some after that. That was because we reduced the size of our meter and found out this erroneous mistake has taken place. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else this evening? Mr. Baker.
Don Vicky 222 Adams. I certainly can't compare to the severity of what has happened there. That's just sad for the city of Portland. A couple of questions on ordinance 2413. What are we doing for the Jet Express?
We are serving as what they call an LPA. We are actually, excuse me, administering the grant monies that they have received. So what we are doing, we are keeping track and we are the check and balance, if you will, of that grant fund.
You're basically a bookkeeper. You're not.
Exactly.
You're not doing any maintenance or anything.
Yeah, we're not doing any labor per se, manual labor. We're doing administrative work, the check and balances that the government requires.
Alrighty. Resolution 1303. Has an amount been set for the fund yet?
No, not yet. That will be something that we are looking at doing when we start working on next year's appropriations. So no set amount has been designated for that fund yet.
So we're talking about an ordinance to set up a fund.
Correct.
But without an amount.
Correct.
Alrighty.
Anyone else this evening? Mr. Noter.
Rick Noter, 608 East Perry. I hoped Mr. Wilbur would be here tonight, and he isn't. So I'd like to ask, has anybody received a copy of his legal opinion regarding the meetings and regarding the definition of what information gathering is?
No, I have not.
Anybody else? Okay. I had done some research in an effort to help Mr. Wilbur. Since I'm sure that council is interested in complying with the laws, I'll just read a few of these statements. From the 2013 Ohio Sunshine Laws, an open government resource manual, which is published by the Ohio Attorney General. It says, with narrow exceptions, the Ohio Open Meetings Act requires the members of a public body to discuss and deliberate on official business only in open meetings. Discussion is the exchange of words, comments, or ideas by the members of the public body. So it seems to me that information gathering means that you would be listening and watching information but not commenting, or that constitutes discussion, which would mean that it had to be in an open meeting. There are other courts who actually made some rulings, and it says that these courts have determined that gatherings strictly of an investigative and information-seeking nature that do not actually involve discussion or deliberation of public business are not meetings for the purpose of the Open Meetings Act. So, consequently, that says if there is discussion, then it requires an open meeting. Said before. That's from page 85. Also on page 100, it says a formal action taken by a public body in a meeting for which it did not properly give notice is invalid. So any formal action taken in a meeting that does not comply with the Sunshine Laws is invalid. And I would suggest that the council members, take a look at their book for themselves. Don't take my word for it. Take a look at it in book. Have all the council members received the 2013 Ohio Sunshine Laws book?
I know that they at least received the 2012. I'm not sure about the assistant readings.
Has anybody received, any of the council members here received the 2013? Okay. That's good. You will be receiving a copy, compliments of court. Thank you. And Ohio Attorney General. Thank you.
Anyone else this evening? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
President, I did neglect to say one thing regarding the natural gas aggregation, and that is for people who have forgotten or were not aware exactly what natural gas aggregation means. That means the opportunity for the citizens, by banding together as a group through the government entity, to get natural gas provisions for a lower price than they would individually. So that's what natural gas aggregation is. And so without further ado, I will make a motion to adjourn.
A motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? Thank you, Mr. Wickstrom. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, we're adjourned.